Well, you've likely heard the studies about the important role friendships can play in our lives. New research in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior takes it a step further.
It says that friendships are critical to our health and survival, and that kids need to be taught how to form these healthy friendships.
So on this Wellness Wednesday, KVUE's Dr. Nicole Cross spoke with teenagers and a local expert who says parents are the first line of defense against toxic friendships.
These kids laugh together and learn together. They're part of a program called Expect Respect that promotes safe and healthy teen relationships. One such relationship, friendship.
How do teens decide who to be friends with?
I look for people who I feel like see and hear me for who I am.
Like a real friend is someone who they're who they are on the inside.
And someone who makes your life better, not worse.
Some people are more controlling. They may seem like a good influence and they may seem like they're trying to help you out, but I think the kind of controlling people are definitely someone you should distance yourself from.
Dr. Sonia Krishna, a child psychiatrist at Dale Children's, agrees. She says when choosing friends, lean towards healthy interactions.
So making sure that they actually feel supported, that they can work through and do conflict negotiation and resolution, and that they don't feel like they're being put down or bullied in any way.
One big sign that I've seen of unhealthy relationships with people that I see at my school is friends who make fun of you or insult you as a joke, and they just act like it's this really light, funny thing, but that takes its toll over time.
And so what's your best advice for a teen who may be in a situation like that?
Be honest with the person that you're having problems with. Say, this is how I feel in this situation, and I think going forward, this is what needs to happen.
Many teens my age, they tend to avoid the problem, they tend to go around the problem, and they try to do everything not to talk about the problem.
These kids say it's never a good idea to hold on to a toxic friend, and releasing that negativity opens space for something better.
There's gonna be better people out there who are more friendly to you and people who understand you and actually care about your feelings.
It's a lot for a child or teen to sort through, and that's where parents come in.
We can model good relationships for them, and we can talk through the ones that they're actually in.
Helping their kids understand what kind of friendships are healthy and unhealthy is what parents should do, because sometimes it's really hard to figure out which is which.
I believe sometimes in certain situations your parents should tell you, you are worth it, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be being handled like that. But then you also need to let your kids go through that process or they will never believe it.
Kudos to those kids. They were so insightful, so expressive. And here's the takeaway for parents. One, they need to see you interacting with others. They need to see your friendships, your relationships, because they're going to model what they see. And as a parent, if you observe your child interacting with someone else in an unhealthy way, you have to address it right then. Okay, so did you watch The Cosby Show?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I watched it. There was an episode where Rudy had his friend Kenny that she named Bud.
I remember
and she
Bud.
tried to control Bud and tell him what to do.
Yeah.
And Claire stepped in and said, no, that's not how you treat your friends. That's an example of what we need to do as parents with our kids.
Yeah, interesting.
Idea.
Real quick, I know we have to go, but do you ever have maybe a 2-strike rule? Maybe with a friend that maybe something happens and you don't really feel that good about it. Would you give him a second chance? I've always wondered about that.
I think it's relative. It depends on the friendship. You have to really ask yourself, is this a friendship that I want? And if it is, you have to work at it. You have to talk with that individual and try to come to mutual agreement. But you also have to understand that friendships evolve over time.
That's what
People
I'm
who
thinking.
you were friends with in one setting, that may be the end of the road for them, and you have to be able to take what you learned from that friendship and move forward.
Okay, thanks so much.